Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to more Gundam building. So the last time we were here, we got our Gundam about as far as here. This is the Hi Zack Zaku. Master Grade, got that. We got his cod piece. Oh, Jesus, it's all over the place now. More all over the place. Got this, the crotch piece, I guess. And we're working on his leg. We're getting there. We're getting pretty far. Now, you're probably wondering, Nick, why the hell are you still using these tools? And you've probably told me things already. It's because today's still February 22nd. I get, like, caught up in things, right? So here I am building more, and generally it's like it gets the way I am when I'm building Gundams and stuff, it's almost like an addiction. I will get caught up into it today. I will spend all day building this one Gundam, and then I'll get bored and never touch this again for like a week. And then I'll come back to it like a week later and finally get back to it. That's how I am. I feel like a special needs child, just like, what this do? Okay, I feel stupid. Where the... Jesus Christ. Here you go. You go here. I might have goofed. Got a nickel for every time. You guys have probably heard that one from me already. Was I not supposed to put that on just yet? It doesn't really give me a specific order. Does it? Oh, it kind of does. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Huh. Yeah, I'm dumb. And then you go like this. I mean, if you really want to, I'd appreciate if you would slot into place the way you're supposed to, but, you know, this is a free country, you could do whatever you want. I mean, last I checked, it was free. At least the history book said so. I just scratched the foot, did I? This is a robot, it doesn't need its friggin' foot scratched. Okay. You go, oh god. My butterfingers. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just dumb. Alright, cool. I need this piece, which is gonna go here, like this. Okay. And then you... guess like this? No. Yes! Neat. So there you go. There's our first leg. Pretty cool. Okay. And now we get to repeat the process! Yay! And I can't just put that on because that goes to the torso, which is this thing right here. So we're going to put that over there. And we're going to get back to the other parts that I love doing so much of. So, yeah, let's get back to it. So, yeah, we're literally just repeating the same process that we've just completed. And wait, wait. Oh my god, by chance! Oh, I could have... No, wait, did I screw... No, Can I have... Did I put that backwards? No, I didn't. Okay. I'm going screwy. This is what lads. This is what happens when you work retail. Okay, so I've spent the better part of 20 minutes in complete and utter silence putting together the last bits of the leg. We're almost really done with the leg bit. I am not a smart person. I didn't realize. Oh my god. Oh my god. The fuck just happened? Okay. Oh, you know what happened? Can I take this out? Or is it just stuck? Yeah, you're stuck in there. Okay, whatever. We're gonna make the best of the worst. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make the best of it. Which I'm realizing now it's not flush. So I don't know if I can undo this. I might have just screwed up. Damn it. Wait, maybe? Maybe, alright, whatever. It's fine. It'll work. I don't think I screwed it up. Maybe that's just me in my head. What? Okay, cool. So this is done. I think this is gonna go in there now. Yeah, I got up to this point and it was like, hey, now you gotta put the leg assembly. I'm like, haha, I didn't have the foot. Okay. I need another piece that I don't know where the hell it is. This tray is done. We can toss that. You? You. There we go. So I don't know what made me think about this, but I've been, yeah, trip down memory lane, I guess. Let me start off by saying this. All right, weird way to start this, but I made this channel with adults in mind, right? No, we're not making an only peoples. You know what I mean by that. I have to be careful because YouTube apparently doesn't like it when you talk about those for some reason that I don't understand. But yeah, YouTube really doesn't like that. So I gotta be careful about talking about that. But yeah, we're not making an only peoples, so you know that's not happening. But I'm also losing my mind because we're oh, it's Gene C. Oh, okay. Anyway, yes. So this was always meant for adults. This channel, right? The vulgarity, the just the way I talk, it's all meant for adults, right? But I do know that there's always a chance that children are watching because unfortunately we are in this day and age, like I mentioned in I think the last video, that not all parents are doing their jobs. And unfortunately, plenty are using tech as a way of suppressing their children. It's easier to give your kid an Xbox than it is to be a parent. That's the sad truth of mine. Um, I'm just hoping I didn't break that. So at the very least, predominantly, I just want to be here for fun and entertainment. Just hang out, game, chill with like-minded adults. Why not? I mean, just a fun community. That's really what I want to do. And then just for old timers too. So if you pop in, I mean old timers, I mean like old time gamers, like people my generation, right? Maybe a little bit older. That's really where the focus is. But we can't stop kids from popping in, unfortunately, because that's just the internet. That's just the way it is. So, at the very least, I want to do like what not a lot of content creators do, and that is I want to try to be a positive as best I can. A positive. I don't want to say role model. That sounds very pretentious, but basically, I just want to be a positive influence at heart. That's all I want to do. Because I mean, I've seen plenty of content creators where they do things that, unfortunately, that I've learned from my job, doesn't end well. And I don't mean my job as a content creator. That's not really my job. I mean like retail, right? Like I would have kids come in, and you know how many times I would have very upset parents talking to me, like, "Oh, my friggin' kid broke his controller again. He threw it at a wall." And I'm sitting there, I'm like, "Why does these kids? Why are they breaking all their crap? Why? I don't understand." Like when I was your age, I didn't break my stuff like that. What the hell is making you kids so aggressive? So go ahead, you look on YouTube, and how many content creators, think about it, how many content creators get so mad at games they throw their controller? How many kids are watching these content creators throw their controllers? And we wonder why it's happening. You don't monitor your kids, you don't try to raise them right. So now your kid is basically being raised by this content, not literally, but figuratively being raised by a content creator. And they're doing what this person's doing because they associate this negative behavior with something funny. So they think, oh, this is fine. So then your kid acts out in a very not good manner. And you as the parent, you're wondering, why is my kid acting in such a way? Why is my kid breaking his controller? Well, maybe, you didn't let Xbox raise your friggin' kid. You wouldn't be asking yourself that question because that would not be happening. So I want to try to be a positive role model to the best of my ability, right? Yeah, I know I got a mouth, but honestly, if the most I contribute to kids' bad behavior is foul language, then you know what? That's not awful. That is not awful. Comparatively, what some content creators do, I mean, hell, some content creators flat out manipulate kids into spending money that they really shouldn't be spending. So at the very least, yeah, I'm not doing that. But I want to try to be a positive figure, I guess. And I do that by telling some of the stories that I do. Like my retail stories. Let kids know, like, listen, you're probably going to get a job at one point. You're hopefully going to get a job at one point. And you're probably going to deal with what I dealt with. So hopefully, hearing my stories teaches kids, maybe give people in retail a little bit of respect because they do deal with a lot of bullshit. Then maybe, you work that job, you already know what you're dealing with, so you you get in the workforce, you already know ahead of time, That's my mindset, right? I know I'm rambling, but anyway, little life things that I've dealt with, little life experiences. And one experience in particular, I don't know what made me think of it, right? But if there's one thing that always annoys me in this world, it's gonna sound a little hypocritical, and I think I put the leg on backwards. Wait. There we go, easy fix. Oh, that was easy. Okay, I just had to spin it around. Anyway. Is that okay? One thing that annoys me that I've dealt with some people is the people that are never, never, never happy, right? And some would say, well, Nick, isn't that just depression? Like, can you really say that? Okay, let me explain this. There was a lad who was part of my friend group. Not my old friend group, my current friend group, right? The problem with this individual was that he was, as I described, a very miserable person. Nothing that, nothing could be happy for this person. Now, early on, I felt bad for him because the way he described things, right? He lived with a girl who we at first all assumed was his girlfriend. And the girlfriend in question, what she would do is he would be online with us, hanging out, having a good old time, busting balls, whatever. As you do as a guy, you're just having fun. And she would just go off on him. And she'd be like, you need to be quiet. I'm on with my friends. You're being too loud. Yada, 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 yada. Right, going on. And we started taking notice of his behavior changing. And he went, he was very quiet, very kind of like, oh, okay. Like, he just accepted it. Metaphorically, she beat him and he would just take it. So, at one point, I finally said something. I'm like, dude, what is going on with this girl? Why is your girlfriend beating you the way she is? So who is she? And he's like, well... Oh, fudge. I mean, it's on the back, but... Wait. What? The hell? How the son of a butterscotch. God. I goofed. I'm like, why does this look so crammed? Why does this look so tight? Oh, I did it backwards. Son of a bumblebee. Let me try to fix this. Hold on. There we go. It took a little bit of negotiating, but I got it. Anyway. So there is our other leg. Fantastic. There you go. Got the tape on everything, the paint, whatever you want to call it. Okay, the legs are officially done. I think the bulk of the Gundam is now finished. Or mobile suit, whatever the correct term is. Yeah, the bulk of this is done now. Now I need H. Wherever the hell my H set is, which this is C. This is H. Okay. So anyway. This lad, he just always seemed a little depressed. So I decided to be a friend and I go to talk to this guy. And I'm like, listen, what the hell is going on? Why are you always so blah? Why does she talk to you the way she does? Who is she? And he mentions that this is a girl who he does have adult relations with. Again, I gotta be careful with YouTube. And I'm like, okay, cool, so she's your girlfriend. He goes, no, not really. I'm like, okay, so I guess she's a very fun roommate. So, what's the deal? Why does she talk to you like that? I'm like, does she pay you rent then? She's a roommate? He goes, no, she doesn't pay me any rent. So I'm like, oh, hold on. So this girl is living in your house, rent-free. Living off your internet. And she ain't even at the very least paying you rent. Well, and I'm like, dude. Are you serious? And once we all figured out that this girl is basically simping for this girl, I'm like, no, That is very bad. That is not healthy. Just because she gives you a Woody does not mean she can go ahead and treat you like crap. That's not fair at all. And on top of that, too, who is she to come, live in your house that you're paying for? And I even asked him, like, whose name is the house on? He goes, mine. I'm like, so she's just your tenant. That, mind you, is not paying rent. I'm like, is there a contract involved? He goes, no. So I'm like, cool. So she's screwing you over. She's basically taking over your house. And you're the jerk off because why? End result, he ended up kicking her out of his house, eventually realizing, like, hey, why am I being this stupid? Took us all talking to him to finally wake up. But, good for the lad, he woke up, kicked her out, and she, sure enough, stole a number of his things because she was mad at him, because she thought, how dare he how dare he kick me out? I think she was doing an only people's thing. And yeah, so no surprise there. She's making money being an internet. Yeah, you know. You know the words I want to use. Hope you do. But as always, if you guys want to, I guess hear uncensored Nick, link in the description for our Discord. And our Guilded as well, that I'm there as well. Anyway, so, by the way, we're doing the body unit now, apparently. Oh, this is like the backpack. Okay. So, this guy, he finally kicks her out and he's all good, right? Well, after a while, we start getting to know him and he's alright. But apparently, a couple of guys take me to the side and they're like, listen, he's kind of weird. I'm like, weird how? What's his deal? I didn't know this about him. Apparently, when they were all hanging out, because my friends, my friend group, you know who I'm talking about. You got Wonder, Fitty, all of them, right? These guys live away from me, so me and them, we don't live where we can all just go see each other like that. But they all went to Maryland at one point and hung out with each other, and apparently, a couple of them had their girlfriends there. Now, I'm gonna make up a name for this guy because I don't know if he even knows I have a channel, but I don't really want to speak ill of people behind their backs. It's just dirty. I don't like it. I believe in the golden rule. Do unto others, So I'm gonna make up a name. I'm gonna call him Steve. So Steve. By the way, side note, this is the dumbest design for this piece. What in the hell? You know what? I'm going to pause myself for a minute and just fix this. So I'll be right back. Okay, cool. I got it together. That was a pain in the rear end for no good reason. But anyway, yes. So we're going to call him Steve. Apparently he's really weird with women, right? Apparently the girls that were all hanging out together, or rather I should say the girls that were hanging out with the guys, they felt very weird around him. He felt very creepy. He apparently made them feel awkward. Supposedly, I can't remember what Wonder told me. She was saying how he was also saying some weird stuff too, basically trying to I don't want to say guilt trip, but that's kind of what he was doing. Being all miserable. Oh, I can never find a girl. I don't know why girls don't like me. I guess what he was trying to do was do that move of hey, I'm a nice guy, maybe you should be sympathetic and date me, you know what I mean? But mind you, they were all girlfriends. None of them were single. So he's doing this with these women. So he has a history of being weird towards girls. Now, other than this was sometime in the past. So, like I was saying, it's in the past, water under the bridge, right? So they let it be under the bridge. He's chilled out. He stopped creeping on Wonder. He stopped being a creep for a little bit. Now, Oro, our good bud Oro, he introduces us to a new girl, right? And I'm not going to use her name because I don't know if she wants me to involve her in this. I know I kind of already threw names, but I'm going to try to involve as little as possible. I'm going to call her Stephanie. Okay, so Stephanie comes into the mix. She's really nice. She's really friendly, a little shy, but she's a real nice girl. Now, none of us really know what her deal is. We're like, okay, cool. Who is this girl to our bud, right? Who are you to Oro? And why do you exist? But, whatever. We don't know her. We're getting to know her. Steve here. First time he's meeting her. Doesn't know her face. Only knows her by voice. She's kind of shy, kind of quiet. Didn't really talk a whole lot the first time around. And she eventually leaves. Oro's gone too. They're offline. This knucklehead starts talking to us. Hey, what do you guys think of her? She's cool. She seems like she'll fit in. Yeah, I really like her. Okay. Do you think I should add her? I'm like, no, you just met her. That's a little weird, dude. No. Oh. I'm gonna add her. No! No, don't do this. Why are you... Okay. I'm gonna shut up because clearly I'm the idiot. But whatever. So sure enough, he adds her. And that happened, right? Now, little backstory. Little side story. One night, me, him, and one other dude, right? We were playing Hearts of Iron. We were doing a Cold War mod. Just to give you an idea of who this guy is before I wrap up the story. We're doing a Cold War mod. I decided I was going to play... We all agreed we were going to go NATO, right? So, I'm playing as the US. Other dude is playing as West Germany. And Steve... I'm going to stop and ask you guys. You're going to play in the Cold War. You're probably going to alter history and cause World War III, you and your friends, right? It's war. It's fun. Oh, boy. Let me ask you guys something. What countries do you play as? US and West Germany, they're already taken. So, what other country could get involved in World War III in Europe? Or in the United States, even? Canada. Maybe. Canada wasn't heavily involved. They were involved. Not as much. They were involved. You got United Kingdom. You got France. Maybe Italy. Maybe. Australia, even. Hell, France was heavily involved if you consider Vietnam. I was just thinking that. You know what this knucklehead picks? First country. He picks New Zealand. I forgot the name of the country. So he picks New Zealand. And the whole game, the whole time through, he's moaning and groaning. Oh, I can't get involved. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't get my weapons. I can't build my country. It's so tiny. Dude, you picked an island nation who, far as I'm aware, did nothing during the Cold War. Actually, correct me if the comment section. Was New Zealand at all involved in the Cold War at all? Like, did they have any real hand in Cold War? I don't remember. But that's goes to show, like, I don't friggin' remember. So, yeah, probably not. So, yeah, this knucklehead is sitting here crying and moaning. No, I can't do nothing. So at one point we finally get tired of him and we're like, bro, just leave and come back. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, leave and come back and you can pick another country to play as. Oh, okay. Leaves, comes back. I think second time around he picked Australia. No, he picked another country that wasn't doing much. I think it was Canada. It might have been Canada this time around. I can't remember what country it was, but again, he picked a country that didn't do a whole lot. And we told him, we're like, he once again starts crying and complaining, can't do this, can't do that, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, dude, you are playing countries that don't do anything. Why are you surprised? I don't want to play this anymore, and he gets off and quits. So for funsies, me and the other guy, we look at each other, we're like, yo, are we taking this game seriously at all? He goes, oh, hell no. He's like, do you want to take it seriously? I'm like, you know what? After that bowl, I really don't want to. I just want to have fun. I just want to get out of this annoyed mood. He's like, I'm going to start World War III. I'm like, okay, have fun. He's playing as West Germany, right? Ow, fun, son of a... But, yeah, so he's playing as West Germany. And at one point, he starts World War III. I didn't realize at this point in the war, this point in the game, Germany, for some reason, West Germany, I should say, was not part of NATO. So... when he started World War III, the US couldn't get involved. We couldn't help them. So I'm like, oh, crap. Okay, listen, you're just gonna have to hold the line until I can get there. He's like, so wait, we're not taking it serious? I'm like, no, 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 but, I'm going to try to help you. So he goes, hold on, I got this. I'm like, got what? What are you doing? For this part of the story, I need you to try to picture this. Imagine if Sonic the Hedgehog was German. Sounds weird, I know, bear with me. You got German Sonic the Hedgehog. And for some reason, German Sonic the Hedgehog has god tier strength like the Incredible Hulk. You got that? Okay. Well, this lad basically did that. He used the mod menu, and you see the entirety of the Warsaw Pact, which is another reason why I was scared for him, because I'm like, dude, I can't help you. You're on your own, and you're literally against the entirety of the Soviet. You're against the whole Soviet Union, just West Germany alone. You're in trouble. No, he wasn't. So what ended up happening was this mad lad modded, used like a mod thingy that we found, and what ends up happening is I just see this one German soldier on the front line. One dude. Beelines it from West Germany, burns out the entire Warsaw Pact on his own, steamroll. You just see this one line just go from Germany all the way to Moscow. And then all of a sudden, I get a notification that the Soviet Union has capitulated, and next thing I see is the Soviet Union is now democratic. I'm like, how the hell did... I'm like, bro, those Germans, don't screw with the Privitin, man. Or Pervitin, I think it was called. Fun fact, that was actually a narcotic that the Germans used during World War II. And, yeah, it's kind of why the Germans were messed up as they were during the war. And I think they continued using the narcotic up until the 60s, the 70s? I think that's what I heard. I don't know how true that is. Tell me in the comment section. But yeah, so you just see this one dude just zip right across the map, take out the whole Soviet army. It was hilarious. So after that, we ended the game. That's what it was for the night. When I haven't played Hearts of Iron with that dude in a long time since then. And I did this backwards again somehow because I am a smarty boy. There we go. Okay, I'm just making sure that I'm not totally stupid. I'm just partially stupid. Anyway. So that was this guy, right? Now, one thing I will say this. I did feel bad for him for the fact that I know he had epilepsy. So what ended up happening was, at one point, this guy, apparently he worked on submarines. This is what he tells me. Supposedly he worked on submarines, and I don't know if it was that he disassembled them, if he assembled them, I don't know. I just know that he worked at a dockyard and worked on submarines. And apparently, he had a seizure, and his doctor told him he couldn't work. So he was like, oh, I can't work, I need money, I don't want to move in with my parents, so what am I going to do? So the guy's all worked up, he's worried, and it's understandable. It's completely understandable. I can understand why, you get so used to being on your own, you get so used to being independent, now all of a sudden, your life is literally being flipped upside down because of medical issues. I completely understand that. So after, how many months, this guy, every time he had a problem, I'm like I remember he found out that his ex, his whatever you want to call her, she stole one of his VR controllers, and whenever we play VR, he would mope, be like, oh, I want to play with you guys, but I don't have a control. I'm like, dude, just buy one off Amazon. They're like $100. I don't want to. I don't have money. I'm like, oh, yeah, right. I didn't have money either, so I couldn't just buy this guy one myself. Otherwise, I would have, but honestly glad I didn't, because I'll tell you why in a minute. But anyway, so, he would cry about that, cry about money. After a while, eventually he finally got his job back. Eventually he was finally able to start working again. Now that he's working, guess what he starts saying? I don't want to work. I hate working. God, I want to quit my job. Dude, for the past 6 months, all you've done is complain about how you need money, how bad it is, and how, it was to the point where, it wasn't complaining, it wasn't venting. Like I'll vent about my job. I'll be like, oh my god, you have no idea what the hell is going on with my job. Like, oh god. But it is what it is. Like, it's just venting. It is what it is. This guy literally just did not want to work. Period. So at one point, it was just getting really annoying, and then we just kind of started ghosting the guy a little bit. We're like, okay, heard enough. Bye bye. But, he would still come around and we'd still hang out with him from time to time. It's just that we didn't focus on hanging out with him. He would just be there. And I think he did something else where he bothered someone in a different Discord, but that Discord was mutual friends of ours, so we were like, hey, we don't want to cause problems, but we're not going to talk to him anymore. Oh, no, and I remember what was... No, I'm getting ahead of myself. I remember now. So what ends up happening is that this lad, he goes ahead, and I think this is not... Yeah, okay, so it tells me to cut that off. So at one point, one of our buddies, it starts slowly coming out, but not immediately. Little by little. Remember that girl I told you about? Stephanie, as I called her? Well, apparently he was messaging her. And he was being a creep. And he's just, busting her chops. Hey, I'm single. Like, I don't remember what he was saying, but he was saying things. He was just being really creepy towards her. She wasn't liking it. She was feeling very uncomfortable about it. She just felt uncomfortable, right? So eventually, enough is enough. The moping, the weeping, fine. You can get that. But now that you're being creepy again to another girl, enough is enough. And on top of that, too, we found out that Aura was in fact dating this girl. So now not only are you being a creep to a girl that you've just met, you're being a creep to a girl who is currently dating one of our friends. Now you've kind of pushed it. So we go up and we're talking to him, and we're like, dude, you gotta stop this. Like, lads, to my younger viewers, let me explain something to you guys. Take responsibility for your actions. If you get nailed for doing something, there's two ways of handling it. There's two decent ways of handling it, I would say. If you get caught and everyone's like, no, 100% you're wrong, you screwed up, you definitely need to apologize. Look, even if you think to some degree you're right, just be the bigger man and just apologize. It'll make everybody happier. They'll get off your ass. Just apologize. Just admit that you were wrong. Sometimes it's better just to accept it. You know what I mean? It's like, the way I look at it is this. What do you gain from fighting with everyone if everyone agrees that you're wrong? If everyone around you agrees that you're wrong, what do you gain by just arguing with them? You're not going to gain anything. If anything, these people are going to leave you. And if you do care about them enough as friends, and if they are good friends, then you're abandoning good friends for a dumb reason. So, again, if these are good friends that you like hanging out with, maybe be the bigger adult, So that's one way of doing it. The other way to deal with it is if you don't necessarily want to apologize, but you at least want to show that you care. You can say something like, listen, I'm sorry that I made you feel uncomfortable. That was not my intention. I don't necessarily think I did anything wrong, but if I did, at the very least, what I ask is going forward, if I do this again, tell me and I will apologize. Again, you're taking responsibility. At the very least, no one can say that you're not at the very least taking responsibility. So long as you're actually going to learn, though. Because after a while, people aren't going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Eventually, people are going to have enough, and, you're going to start losing people. So, very least, care. Just take responsibility for your actions. You know what this guy did? He probably did one of the dumbest things I think that I can think of. Which is, rather than saying, I'm sorry for making her feel weird, like I said, take responsibility and just be like, listen, I did not mean her any harm, I did not mean her to be creepy, tell me if I do it again, yada yada, you'd say these things. Try to show that you care. Nope, he didn't do that. What this lad did, instead, used politics. He used politics. Oh, she didn't have to feel like that. She shouldn't feel like that. I'm asexual, so there's no reason for her to feel like that. I don't have an interest in people like that. I just like people. And we're like, bro, really? Like, are you really gonna try to use this as an excuse right now? He's like, but it's not an excuse. Like, dude, stop. Like, just stop. Like, what? Like, you did this to other girls before. You creeped on them. You made them feel weird. We don't care what the hell you identify as because you're still making people feel awkward. That's the problem. And not only that, you always go to guys with girlfriends. Or other way around, girls with boyfriends. I almost said guy friends. You keep going after chicks that are taken. Like, stop. So he didn't want to see it. Gave him enough of a chance. He blew it. And we ended up kind of banishing him into the nether realm. You know what I mean? Like, we ditched him. We got in touch with a mutual friend of ours who apparently is a buddy of his. And we're like, dude, look, nothing against you. We know you and him are boys, but we can't have him. Okay? Like, we want you to know you're still, you're still with us. We're still cool with you. By the way, this is actually a pretty cool gun. We're cool, but him, no. No, enough is enough. We've dealt with enough. And he goes, no, I've heard the same thing from somebody else. I understand. I appreciate you guys trying to work with him, but he did to himself. So we're like, thank you for understanding. And he understood. He was cool about it. Again, I'm trying to give as few names as possible, but that lad, he's always been a good guy. He's always been a good friend. He's actually in our Discord. Um, oh, I actually make all three of these, so I'm assuming these are like magazines. But anyway, see, I tell this story because I just hope that, like, again, I want to be a positive influence. I want to be a positive, just a positive influence. But yeah, I tell these stories because I hope to be somewhat of a positive influence on the platform. You know, at least I hope so. Though I know I can be a bit of a chucklehead, and I know I can say stupid things. I talk out of my butt, but I try. That's all I can say. But that's why I always tell you guys too. If I'm being a doofus, if I'm saying things that I shouldn't say, if I'm doing things I shouldn't do, tell me in the comment section. Correct me. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm willing to admit where I am wrong. But I don't know nothing unless someone tells me. Which is why I was asking about the pictures. I'm gonna save the stickers for last. Like, I mean, granted, you probably do that anyway. But I'm gonna save it for absolute last because I want to make sure that I'm doing them right. Because if you guys do tell me, because believe it or not, would you guys believe it's still February? Yeah, I kind of speed ran this because I really liked building this and I got very close to the end. So I was like, I'm just gonna finish the build itself and I'll do the stick. Did I say pictures? The stickers. I'll do the stickers last. I'll do the stickers as the last bit, and then we'll take it from there. But anywho's, yeah, that's my gonna be my rant for today. I don't really think I have anything else to rant about. Ah, really? God damn it. This little piece is gonna be. I'm gonna break this and I'm gonna cry. That might have just shaved off just enough. Okay, there we go. Think so? Maybe? Seriously? Not enough? Mother. Oh, God. Okay, that should have done it this time. Yeah, Gundams are not the easiest thing to put together, and I can imagine painting is a throbbing pain in the butt. Are you gonna go in? No, you're not. Why would you? Why would you want to make my life easier? It's okay, like literally, it's just this one little nub that is making my life a living hell right now. And I'm trying to shave off the little bits. Okay, so I shaved that off. That was a major, major pain in the rear end, but I got it. Getting the gun together, I need another barrel. Wherever the... Is it right here? 12. Oh, right here. Well, that was easy. But yeah, I just... I hope that my stories maybe have some kind of positive effect. Or at the very least, I hope they're entertaining. So if you don't learn something from them, I hope at the very least you find them funny. Trying to see. It looks like this. The way, yeah, it's angled. I really can't. I think it goes like that. There we go. Got it. Okay, cool. Magazine goes back there because. Okay, cool. So that works. Neat. Machine gun. Before we wrap up the video, I want to make sure I show you guys this. So there he is. Our finished build. This is built. I'm just working on the weapons right now. I have to do the stickers and everything. I had to do all this. I think this is the adhesive ones. Actually, might not be. This is a master grade? Huh. I just wanted to say fine for a master grade. I could have. I don't know. I just thought this was a more harder to build. But alright, it is what it is. I'm just my phone going off. Anyway. Yeah, I can't really think of any other stories I had. I mean, I probably have something else. Wait, is this done? No, this is a thingy that I don't know what the hell you were for. Those look like big ass magazines. Maybe. I don't know. The shield. So I need this. I need you. I need PCD. These all sound like narcotics to me. That's just my screwed up head. There we go. That's in. Cool. Then, what I need... PCH? Not PCH, what the hell is this? This thing. That goes on there, which is kind of weird, but it is what it is. And then this is the last bit for this. That's going to go on last. I want to finish this up, so it's PCM. Okay, cool. So I'm just making sure, because I'm not going screwy. Shaving this off. Down there. And into there. Fantastic. Now with that done, you can clip into this. Yeah, of course if you want to. That's totally optional. I totally don't want to finish this build anytime tonight. There we go. Oh, that's neat. It's a little huh, cool. I don't know what the purpose of this would be, but okay, neat. And then I need a 1, which is the little yellow star, which I never understood this because I always thought this was a the RX-78's thing, the little star. I don't know why the Zaku has this. There we go. That looks cool. And then we need G16. Where's my G plat? My G thing. Whatever the hell it's called. That sounds wrong. I just realized what I said. Are you G? Yes, you are. 16. Good. Okay. So now... Going like this, I think? And now we work on the axe, the final bit, which I don't know. This is weird that they had to put the axe in its own thing like this. I feel like they could have just assembled that. This is such a simple build right here. Like what? Look at this. Boom. Done. Why? Some of these building kits are weird, but I'm not gonna question it. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, let me clear all this off because I have no idea where any of this is going. This is all a mess. Probably gonna save a video for the stickers, so you're done. Oh, those are rocket. What the hell? When the hell does this thing get missiles? That is awesome. That is badass. So really the axe is okay. I'm not gonna question that. Oh, the magazines go in the shield. That's what that's for. Okay, that's kind of neat. So they go in like this. Okay, that's neat. So you get the magazines in there like that. Cool. So it's spare ammo for the mobile suit. All right. Cool. Now we got to take these, our rocket pods. All right. So we're getting our what I assume to be missile pod thingies together. How does this go? Okay, so you go together like this. Watch, I'm gonna have done this back. Oh, that's why it's not. Well, oh, of course. Okay, cool. So that should be good on that bit. Scraping it a little bit. Okay, cool. So now these should be good now. Should be is the opportune word, of course. There we go. I'm gonna have to clean this up like right up here. Where is the knife? There it is. Then up here. Cool. That should be good now, hopefully. And then put those together. Assuming you go there. I mean, I know what you're probably thinking, Nick. If you're assuming things, why don't you just read the instructions in front of you? Yeah, I could, but at this point, I think I got it. Wait, you want me to do it this way? Really? Yeah, they want it in like this. Am I supposed to put the missiles? I'm trying to see if there's an image of what the missiles look like. Can I like stick? Okay, I guess not. Oh, you literally just shove them in. Strange. But here you go. That's what they look like. I also don't like that they can pop out, but they're not really going anywhere. So yeah, that works. That will do. And then I'm just gonna stick the last couple in there. Use my handy-dandy scissors to press them in. These don't want to stay in place, but whatever. I'll live with it. Then, put this bar here. I don't know where this is going to go. Oh, the sword. The sword, my god. The axe. Someone in the comment section is going to scream at me. Nick, it's not a sword, it's an axe. You absolute Neanderthal. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm just slightly stupid. Okay. There you have it. Where the hell does this go? Oh, this goes on his ass. You know, if I can just fit it on his ass. Sir, you so freaking fat. There you go. Oh my god, the jetpack and everything, it don't fit right. Help me, Jesus. Okay. So there you go. I'm not a fan of how these wobble out, but yeah, it looks pretty damn neat. You know, he's just a little front heavy. Yeah, I don't know why these come out so easily. Am I missing something? Oh, yeah, his shield, duh. Hurdoi. They could have put something here on the front and then... I do have the laser swords, but I'm probably not going to use those. Oh god, there goes the gun. Bye. Bye, gun. Let's see, how does one attach this in our mobile suit's hand? There's a correct way of doing this, and I don't have any damn clue. Like, I think usually there's supposed to be like a slot, like not a slot, but like some way for the figure that it just holds in place. Don't they usually two-hand these guns? Like something like this, and then... like monkey palming the damn thing right now. I don't know, I'm having a very, like, this looks derpy as hell, but you see where I'm trying to go with this. It's not working the way I want it to. Like, I think it's supposed to go like that, and then he's supposed to hold it like that maybe? If he could, you know, stand straight. And maybe point straight too. This was the guy, he was part of the special forces. The very special forces. He was the soldier with the foam helmet. Yeah, all of his compatriots, they all had the regular combat tactical helmets. He had the foam helmet. Alright, but lads, that is it for this Gundam building. I'm going to probably do another video at some point for the stickers. Make it all pretty. I'm going to figure out the guns too. Oh, wait, maybe... Oh, you know what it is? This guy is the one... This is the gun that gets held two-handed, I guess? So how the hell... I gotta look at the box how this gun's supposed to work, how he's supposed to hold this, but I'm going to figure that out. But ladies and gents, that has been this Hi Zack building. So the building itself is finished. I'm done. There's nothing else to build on this. I could probably add little other things you could buy online for these figures. Before I end this video, I got one more thing to show you guys. So just to show you guys, these were the other mobile suits I've built. This was the AMS Doga, I think it was called. I don't remember the actual name. I'm trying to clean off the dust because I'm noticing that after it's been sitting around for a while. So that's this one. Now this is, was this the one with the stickers I was mentioning? Yeah, if you notice, like this one right there, that sticker, this was one of those adhesive stickers. And same for the shoulder plate. And there goes his gun again, because he can't hold it. And this is the Zygoc, which also has a lot of dust on it. And some of the stickers, like the 7 right there, D7s, one right there. That actually came out really good. Like, that looks like it's part of the plastic. This is Char's Zygoc. I really love this one because the articulation just looks so good. Like, it works So good. So this one was awesome. I love this one. I have him like standing in like a fighting position, I guess. I don't know. I was just trying to make him look cool. I still got to put the other stickers on top, but yeah, this one came out really good. It wasn't an expensive kit at all. Um, and then this one, I think I got him for like $30. So yeah, for $30, it's cool, right? Now I think if I could do another build, I'm gonna be doing the RX 78 3.0. That's the next one I'm gonna be doing, right? So if you guys like this, if you enjoy this content, if you want me to do more Gundam stuff, if you want to see me do the stickers to this guy, tell me in the comment section. If you enjoy this content, if you enjoy my nonsense, if you enjoy listening to me, leave some kind of activity. Any activity helps out tremendously. It puts us in the algorithm. It gets us into people's watch histories, and from there that helps the channel grow and expand. And I really do appreciate the help. And I hope you enjoy, guys. If you want to come hang out with me, link description below for our Discord. We do little community events. We hang out. We chat. We game. So forth, so forth. You've heard it time and time again, but it's there. I'll see you around the next one, guys. Thank you everyone so much, and have a fantastic night, everybody. See you.